Hey everybody, I'm doing my video on my phone today. Due to the coronavirus, I'm having internet issues. And no, it's not a computer virus. But from what the customer support people told me at my internet provider is with a lot of people being self-quarantined, they're on the internet. And they're overloading the local hotspots, which the particular internet provider I utilize is working through the local hotspots. So when the local hotspots are overactive, it affects the internet service in my area. So one of the ways I can combat that eventually is to get my own internet hotspot, which is something I'm planning to do. But the real reason for this video is it's time for a vape juice review. And as I mentioned in my previous video, I ordered some Cloud Nerdz, and I reviewed the Peach Blue Raz, which is nearly empty. It's quite good. But since it was time for me to change my coil, I decided to try a different flavor, so I moved on to the next one. And this is the Watermelon Apple by Cloud Nerdz. And it's a sweet, fruity, candy flavored juice, and that's what I'm partial to. So I put my new coil in, I whipped it up, it's been about 5 minutes, and I haven't tried this yet. So I'm going to experience this now for the first time. Watermelon Apple by Cloud Nerdz. Oh wow, very sweet taste. I love that. I love watermelon flavored juices anyway. But using the Smoke Mag, I was recently corrected. The correct pronunciation for this brand is Smoke Mag, 225, 75 watts, with the Prince V12 tank and the Prince V12 mesh coil, single mesh coil. And it's a 0.15 sub-ohm coil, so it really chucks the plumes, man. I love this. It's a perfect setup for this device. And I also tried with the RD8 coil that I built in another video, the Profile by Wotofo. And that is still going strong. I'm going to have to change the coil in that eventually, because I've been really hitting on that. So that being said, Cloud Nerdz, awesome juice. I would give it a strong 8.5 to a 9. I love it. So if anybody hasn't tried it yet, please order it from mountainvapors.net or breezy.com, which is where I typically get my juices from. And very fast shipping. So, I mean, you order it within a few days, you got it. So, that being said, we're in the midst of a virus outbreak, pandemic type crisis in this country, and a lot of places are shutting down, and people are quarantining themselves. And unfortunately, my job requires me to be there, so until I hear otherwise, I have to report for work as scheduled. I have noticed a decrease in the number of customers in the store where I work, and but other than that, things seem to be pretty normal in my area. We've only had a handful of cases of coronavirus in the southern Maryland area, Washington, D.C., and I'm not exactly sure how many deaths there have been reported in this area, maybe a few, if that. So this thing could get worse. There are people who aren't taking this seriously, and they risk passing this infection on to others. So all I suggest is take care of yourselves, make sure you wash your hands, avoid going out in public as much as possible. Go to work if you have to. Do what you have to do. Go to the store if you can find anything in the stores. I went to my local grocery store last night and picked up some cat food for my kitty cats. Fortunately, there was plenty of that. And I noticed a lot of the shelves were bare, especially in the bread aisle. There wasn't very much to choose from in the bread department. A lot of the dairy and eggs products were depleted completely. There was just nothing in the case at all. But I did check the in-store bakery. Our store has a bakery. Food Lion is the name of the store. They have their own bakery in there. And I was able to pick up a couple of loaves of Italian bread and some hamburger buns. And I can make do with that. I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I'm really not supposed to be eating a lot of carbs anyway. But bread is a major staple in most people's diets, and I got to have my toast in the morning with my breakfast. And I found out if you slice a loaf of Italian bread, it makes great toast. So y'all have a good one. Vape long, vape strong, and be careful of this virus thing. It's pretty serious. And wouldn't it be something if a study is done, you know, shortly after this all blows over, and they find out that propylene glycol prevents coronavirus? That would be awesome. Have a good one.